Hello, I am Servant James and I am listening to Jesus. Uh, Today I have a question that actually came up first when Daniel was in the parking lot talking about moving forward. And I came in here and was talking to the Lord, and He said, "Yeah, let's talk about moving forward today." So, just want to remind you, we have a website, sheephere.org. Come visit us at Sheep Here and read some of the things the Lord tells me to write every day. We have some videos there. There's a link to some books called Servant James, Listening to Jesus on Amazon, which contains some of the older writings from the website. So, what is moving forward to me? Because, you can use moving forward with a lot of things. And to me, it's a lifestyle question, because it doesn't matter what you're doing in your life. I spent many years, well, it's not that many years, but it seems like a long time, not moving forward with my life, because I was stuck with bitterness and hatred and anger, and I let these things stop me from being productive in life, from doing things I wanted to do. I would go walk barefoot for miles, high on drugs. If it was freezing cold outside, it was super hot, more of a reason just to walk barefoot in the street for miles and miles and miles, consumed by hatred, because I refused to let my life move forward, because I hated myself. I hated you. I hated everybody. I didn't hate my mom. I loved my mom, and I loved my family. And I really had a lot of friends that I love. But outside of them, I really didn't care who you were, and didn't want to know who you were. I might have been nice to you, to your face, but in my mind, I had just as soon beat you up as anything else. But see, one day when I walked into a church with a friend of mine, remember, I love my friends, and said a sinner's prayer. Didn't mean a thing to me. I don't care if I prayed, "God forgive me, I'm a sinner." I did not mean it. It was just a prayer. But God saw me, called me out. The preacher man came. He did a duck, duck, goose thing. Duck, 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 duck. I didn't hear him say duck, but I could see him going like this, and he comes to me. He goes, "Hey, you. What? You got back pain? Yeah. Come here." I'm like, "Oh, man." I mean, we're a revival. This is an evangelist. And he's looking to show God moving. I didn't know anything about this. I didn't care. This is the first time I've been to a church like this. I had been to a couple of churches, but never went to a Pentecostal church that believed God was real, that spoke in tongues, that prayed for the sick and saw them healed. I never saw that. And I was like, "Oh, man, what's up here?" But mind you, I was curious because I've heard about this stuff. And, he prayed for me. My leg came out. I was like, God is real. At that point in my life, I started moving forward. And that's what it took for me to move forward. And most people don't get as stuck as I hope you don't get as stuck as I was. But when people die that you hold dear, it's hard to move forward in your mind. You might have a job, be working. If somebody dies in your mom dies, oh my gosh. You know, that's the most horrible thing. Your dad, you know, your brother, your sister, your kids. Oh my gosh. If your kids, a lot of these events could stop you from moving forward. You get hit by a car, you're paralyzed. Oh yeah, you're paralyzed, but are you paralyzing your mind at the same time? Is life not moving forward for you, or are you just willing to get moving on with your life that you won't let things stop you? See, to me, moving forward is a mental state of mind. Are you living your life, or are you stuck in your mind in high school and don't want to leave high school in your mind and refuse to take responsibility for your actions and do whatever it is you need to do? Are you not working? Are you stuck on the streets because you're doing drugs? Because you're just trying to numb life. And there's, no matter how much drugs you do, you can't numb the thoughts in your head. I know, I tried. I've been there. I've done that. Jesus Christ set me free and inspired me to move forward with my life. A few years later, I started hearing his voice speaking to me. It's amazing. It's amazing, because then moving forward took on a whole nother meaning. I mean, moving forward with Jesus Christ as your friend and speaking to you and talking to you and starting to tell you no when people say things that you used to just take them for their word, and God says, no, that's wrong. You know how many religious things are wrong in this world that you don't know because you don't hear what Jesus Christ giving you his input into it? That a lot of the people in the church are living this way and saying, oh, it's this, this, and this, telling you God is first. That's wrong. Those people there are not God. Because watch out. When people say God is first, not all of them, okay? Some people are very sincere when they say it. But most of them, when they say God is first, they think they're doing you a favor and telling you he wants to do this, this, and this. They're putting themselves in the place of God, and God doesn't like that. He's told me. He says, that's just wrong. You are first. To me, I am first. You're not first to me. I don't care who you are. But God's told me I am first. It's my life that's first. Because if I am not first in my life, how could I be anything to anybody else but, I don't know. It's not my job to understand it. But I do know this. Be careful about anybody who says God is first. And they can, a lot of these people, I mean, I was trying to move forward, and a lot of people were keeping me from moving forward with my life because, oh, you got to do this, and you got to do that, and you got to do it. And I was doing this to help their ministry, and my life was being left behind. Because God is first. That's just wrong. And a lot of people that are saying God is first, they may be sincere, but they're wrong. I heard this before. They're sincerely wrong. And be careful, because people that that say they're helping you, a lot of them aren't. And if this mental state of moving forward in your mind in any part of your life, regardless of who you are, what you believe, it's better to follow what you think is the right thing instead of anybody else. And I just encourage you to come to our website, sheephere.org, where we encourage people to listen to what Jesus Christ is saying to them so their life would be better, so you could move forward with whatever you're dealing with in your life. And, give us a donation. Help support this ministry. $1, $10, $100, $100,000. whatever the Lord tells you to do. And if you don't, I pray blessings come on you regardless. Have a wonderful day. Buy some of the books, Servant James, Listen to Jesus on Amazon. Have a good day. Bye.